Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and it's Monday the 17th of June 2024. This is episode number 23. Remembered that without looking at my book. I'd like to say I've had quite a few new subscribers, so welcome to my channel, and I hope you stick around and comment and see what we've got. I'll try and do a mixture of crochet, and I have got a very old knitting whip that I'll do knitting as well. So I'll try and I do a wake up whip Wednesday, and I'm getting all of my old whips that have been sleeping a lot of years, sleeping up the corner. I'm waking them up and getting them finished, so that'll be Wednesday. And I have Temu hauls and occasionally yarn hauls, but I'm really trying to use up what I've got, so not many yarn hauls. Anyway, so I'll start today. I generally start with Litsa from Coco's Crochet. She's done a crochet along for this year, and it started in January, and it's only run for 6 months. So every 2 weeks she's got a playlist. So if you still want to, you know, do all the little objects and things, you can. She's chose a category of small items that you can crochet up, put them in a big basket. My basket's over there, so I won't reach over and get it. But one category was beanies, another category was water bottle holders, and you just did as many as you like each week. And at the end of it, she's tallying up, and whoever's done the most items, she's got vouchers. I think it's vouchers that she's got. So if you want to do that, you could always do that. But like I say, we just chose the last category now, so it's still very handy if you want to just follow along. And I've crocheted things that I never have crocheted before. So like a dishcloth, a face cloth, I've never actually crocheted them before. But and coasters and hot pad, put your pans on and things. So I just found it thoroughly. I really enjoyed it. But the last category that she chose last Saturday was embellishments. And I generally, why I'm saying all this, whenever she chose the last category, I tend to do one or two items to show you on a Monday. But we've got 2 weeks to get this project done, and she gives you a wild card if there's a category that you don't really think, oh well, I won't use many of that, or I wouldn't gift any of that, or you just didn't fancy doing it. Then you have a wild card and you could do any of the previous items. Well, this fortnight's one was embellishments, and I thought about it. I've got a gold cardigan that I found one for autumn leaves. I thought, oh, that'd be nice to put a few each side, but then I couldn't think of any other motifs or embellishments I wanted to make. So I'm actually going to use my wild card this week, and I'm not sure what I might do face cloths and dishcloths again. Not 100% sure, but I'll come back Monday. And if you pop over to Litter's channel, Coco's Crochet, and you should, you know what I'm talking about, really. But so got nothing to show you for that for this week, but I thought I'd explain why. My next crochet along is with Natasha from Hooks and Stitches, and she's been doing a crochet along from this book, 3D Granny Squares. Now, I've looked at this book on Amazon for a long time, and it put me off because I always read the reviews, and a lot of the reviews said the writing was really small. And I thought, well, that's writing small wouldn't really it look for that one. See what I mean? It's just it's quite small and it's all spaced together, and you get all this blank space at the bottom, so I don't, and all that blank space at the top. So I don't really know why it's like that, but you just have to be very careful and read every round you're on. Read every single line and reread it. That's what I do. I read it several times. But anyway, she's not long started. We've well, this is what we've done so far. We've done all this pile of squares. These are all I'll show on my Monday episodes if you want to go back and have a look. We've done these. The straw, that was a popular one, the strawberry. So some of them are fairly straightforward, and some of them have been very challenging, shall I say, really, really challenging. But because we're sort of doing it together, we crochet. If we get a really, really difficult one, we'll do it together and work between us. We work out. You know, it's just basic stitches, but it's where you're putting them, and they're not worded like some patterns are. So sometimes it's just a little bit challenging. Is all I'll say. Anyway, last week she chose the orange. She chooses them on her channel. She'll choose them at random out of a little pot for the next week. So she chose the orange and the layered flower. Now, this was my orange. Isn't that pretty? Lovely. I like that one. And that was it in the book. This was okay to do. The only, and this was just me, this was just a silly me error. When you came to do this, you did is it a double treble? You had to put the yarn around 4 times. So I did that, but I didn't read properly that you had to front post under this very first little circle. I was putting it under here somewhere, but anyway, it made sense, and I think I got it done. So that was the orange, and then the next one was the layered flower, and that's what it looks like. Beautiful. They're all 3D, you see. So you do your little centre bit, and then you're working in back posts, and I mean, it'd be easy if we just did the flower and then sewed it on, but it wasn't so easy as that. This one was really challenging, this row, but again, if you just reread it, it's all basically front post single crochet, double crochet, single crochet. That's in US terms. So it was a bit difficult, but you know, we managed to do them. So, and I think they're very pretty. Now, you see, in that's the one we've done, and there is projects, so you could make 6 of them and make a cut. Not that I want to make 6 of those. One's more than enough. I really couldn't do any more. But what I plan to do, there's 100 of these. Here's some of them. Look, the kiwi was a bit challenging. There's the sun. There's a lot of them, and there's different categories. Here's some on the back. If you've never seen this book, that's beautiful. That looks quite simple, doesn't it? So there's different categories. It's a lovely book. You've got food and drink, fruit and veg, animal magic, wild beasts, under the sea, holidays, mini beasts, flowers, motifs, abstract, celebrations. So you've got a Christmas elf, a birthday cake, a turkey, Santa's bell, Rudolph. You've got a really good selection. So I think I've said this before. What I might do, see, you've got an owl there and a cat there. So I think what I might do, I've got 6 grandchildren, 4 boys, 5 boys and little Hope, granddaughter. So for one of them, there's all different fruits. We've done a kiwi, there's an orange. As part of their Christmas present, I might do them a little cushion, and one of them can have fruits. Perhaps the older Leo, that's 11, he could maybe have fruits, so he could have, you know, and then the cats and the owls could do for the younger ones, or even the flower I could do for little Hope, as she's a little girl. I say, but that's just my intention. I'm going to There's a beautiful rabbit one. And that came out, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I did that on the wrong size hook. I did it on a bigger hook. But with that one, I thought I could just carry on round in the turquoise and the white and make it a cushion cover. But just that be the centre. That'd be the centre. And then just go round and round. So, I'll see. Yeah, but at just the moment, we're just really enjoying it because there's just 2 a week. So I know we struggled a bit on this flower, but you know, we got it done, and they're soon piling up. Look, if you thought, oh, I'm going to do a load of granny squares or whatever, it did seem to take you ages, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'm rambling. She's already chosen. I've just gone to her playlist. She's done a video this morning. Natasha at Hooks and Stitches. If you haven't seen her channel, pop along. She's a lovely lady. And today she's chose the palm tree, which is on page 68. So this is what's coming next Monday. We've got the palm tree. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Actually, it doesn't look too bad, but we'll see. I like that one, the palm tree. And page 78, it's the vintage flower. It's the flower. Oh my goodness, look at that one. Ooh, very pretty, but 78 is the vintage flower, and that's very pretty too. Isn't that pretty? So we'll see how we get on with those. Do our best, but we're just determined to get them all done. We'll have a lovely pile at the end. So that's that. Let me put that away. So that's that spoke about. Now I think I mentioned I've got an order for 2 lovely sisters that me and my husband know. They got a teapot cozy that one of their husband's relatives, I think, had either bought them or made them a long time ago, and they were dropping to bits. And because I crochet, they said, oh, I wonder if you could make us 2, a couple. So this pattern was from Cherry Heart, Sandra Paul, Cherry Heart, and it's free actually at the moment on her blog. I think it was paid for, but now it's free. And this is it. So it's I've done it in Stylecraft Special. Sorry, I didn't tell you what I've done all those flowers in. All those, the 3D books, the 3D squares. I'm using scraps, but a lot of it I'm using Stylecraft Special DK. But then again, this was a marine, this bright orange. So sorry I didn't mention that. And I'm using a 4mm hook of the 3D squares. The Teapot Cozy, I'm using Stylecraft Special DK in raspberry. That one was meadow, and this one is clematis. Oh yes, I showed you this one last week. That's it. I made this little one, but it looks so small. But that was that one. Anyway, so I've made this a bit bigger. It was very. You did 2 panel, 1 panel, 2 panel, and then you joined them and went in the round for the top. I wasn't sure whether to put a pom-pom, but I am. I'm going to make a little pom-pom in this raspberry colour, and that little bit is for the hand, the spout, and then this is for the handle, and I just need to put a little button on the bottom. So I thought that's really cute. I'm going to put the pom-pom on, and then I'm going to take it and show them and make sure that it fits first, and then if it does, I might make another one in a different colour. They love to look at their garden, and they love their garden, so I thought this was, you know, like the grass and different, like a country garden. I think it was called garden chic set or something. There was with the pattern you could do egg cozies as well. So anyway, although again, Natasha from Hooks and Stitches, she does a free pattern Friday, and every Friday she goes through a whole list of free patterns that she's found, and she found a lot of teapot tea cozies, and there was a lovely country garden, country cottage one. So I'll go and have a look at those again, or else I might make the same, but I've got to check the size. So that's my little teapot cover. I've spoke about that. Little tea cozy. I should have showed you this last week and I forgot. I purchased a book from Vinted. I haven't been on Vinted very much, but I was looking for crochet books that weren't very expensive, and this was only £3 off there, although then you had to pay postage. But originally, look, it was $9.99. Anyway, I just really loved that this on the front. Thought that was really pretty, and there is inside. There's quite a lot of. This is all the list of projects down here. So we've got a supersized bag, textured boxy cardigan, handbag. There's a lot of bags. Sun hat with floppy brim, colour block throw, poncho coat. I'll just roughly show you. There's that's quite nice. Then there's, oh, that's a doorstop, a handbag doorstop. Then we've got a mesh pattern. That's nice. Not sure I'd make it though, but it never looks so nice on me. That's a funky throw. Nice and lacy for the summer. A striped beach bag. And bold striped cardigan. That's the seaside cushion. I think that's lovely. I might go at that. Another little bag, a beach duffel bag, and that's a sunny sun hat. That's nice. There's cushions. There's another bag. There's a lot of bags, and it's all pretty. I won't go through the whole of it because there's that. Another hat. Another jumper. Little throw. Another bag. Oops, that's nice. Beach poncho. Rug. That's door hanging. Fly curtain cushions. Yeah, so really nice. I haven't had a good look through, but I'll really nice book. I'd seen it a while, so I thought I'd purchase that. And now I've been telling you about the little pink bears that me and my friend Dot did, and I keep forgetting to show you a picture of them all together. What it was, for my new subscribers, my friend Dot, hi Dot, her husband's in a care home, and there was a lady there that she knew she crocheted. So this lady had asked, her mother had passed away, and for the grandchildren they all wanted a little pink teddy to remember her by. So she got an order for 11. So because it was quite a lot and they were quite small, I said I'd help her do them. So we did them, and the 10 of them were for the grandchildren, and the little one in the middle was for the grandma herself to put in the coffin. So they all had a little memory of the grandma. So we just that's the picture of them all done. Look, 10, and that's the little one in the middle for the grandma. Just thought I'd show you all those little teddies that we did because they were cute, and the lady was really nice, and she loved them so much she gave me and Dot a bunch of flowers for doing them, because we just said we'd do them. We didn't want paying, it was just like a thing that we did. So she gave us both a lovely bunch of flowers, so that was lovely. And while I was visiting Dot the other day, I must just mention I'm sure she said Home Bargains. I'm sure she said she went to Home Bargains, and she gave me a pen, and it's like a gold colour. She said, that's because you're golden, and there's a diamond because I'm a diamond. I thought that was so lovely of her. Lovely Dot. And then this, look at this. If you didn't know, I'm a bit addicted to notebooks and pens. It's got a big S on the front, and it's fur. And then just got lines and lined paper in the middle. So isn't that good? Does it say on there? Does it say? No, it doesn't say, but I'm a bit positive she said it was from Home Bargains. But thank you so much, Dot. I absolutely treasure both of them, and you're an absolute diamond yourself. Gorgeous lady. She's a lovely lady. So that was my book, and right now I'm going to my critter of the week. This was the last one. I've been working through this book for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I've done every single one. I've picked them at random out of a little pot, and Rosie Rabbit was the last one. And just as I'd finished filming, and my husband must have come in and bought me a cup of coffee or something, and I said, oh, Rosie Rabbit, that's my last critter. And I thought to myself, I'm going to let him choose the yarn, whether it's, I've done them all in Aran, mostly Stylecraft Special Aran, but the big, you see the big elephant here, that's for, was it Edward the Elephant? And they did it in blue, but I've done it in pink, and it's for my granddaughter Hope for her first birthday. I did it in the was it the Aldi? Yes, it was in the Aldi, like chenille yarn. So that was that. So other than that, I've done them in Aran. So I said to my husband, it's a rabbit, Rosie Rabbit. What colour do you want to choose? So this is the colour he chose. I think he did a really good job. I wouldn't have chose it, so I'm glad I asked him. Now, before I show it you, don't laugh at the facial features. I'm okay with the eyes, but the nose and the mouth, I just think look a bit silly, so I might have to undo them and redo them, but wow. But here's Rosie Rabbit. Isn't that a beautiful yarn? I made a little pom-pom myself, little tail, but isn't the yarn beautiful? He said, well, rabbits are brown, multicolour, and this was a chunky. That mouth just getting on my nerves, it's not right. It was King Cole Big Value Poplar Chunky, and it's chestnut. The colour is chestnut. So isn't that a perfect colour for a rabbit? I think he did a really good choice. This maybe needed to be lowered down. I did it about several times, and in the end I was a bit fed up of doing it, so. But that's Rosie Rabbit. So all critters done and dusted, and I've just took a picture of them all, other than Rosie Rabbit, and that's them all together. There's a lovely pile full, well, cute. So that's them all done. Big, big, what did I call her? Not Edwina. Oh, I forgot what I called her. Because the whole book is the alphabet. It goes from A, Alex the alligator, to Xena the zebra. What did I call E? It was Edward the elephant. Not Enid. I might have said Enid the elephant. Can't remember. But that's them all together. So except I wanted to just show you the ones that you haven't seen, because I gave the owl, I've given to Natasha, my friend Tucks and Stitches, in Happy Mail. Lily the lamb, my mum's in a care home and her name's Lily, and she loves she loves all my crochet and she loves any little animals. So Lily the lamb, I thought she has to have that. So my mum's got Lily the lamb, and a lovely subscriber, Janda. Hi, Janda. I sent her Penelope Penguin because she commented that it reminded her of a child, one she had as a child. So I thought that's special. Childhood memories are special. So she's got Penelope the Penguin. But these are the ones that I'd all, before starting to do the, the weekly choice, picking and all that. These are the ones that I'd already done. So there was a penny. There was Callie the cat, and that's Callie the cat. So I've never showed you that. It's her tail. That's Callie the cat. What was his name? The dog. Callie the cat. Because originally I'd started working through the book, working through the alphabet. I'd done Alex the alligator, but I'd given it away as a present. Benny the bear, you've seen. Callie the cat. Dash the dog. That was Dash the dog. And that was mine. I put that one doesn't have a collar. I put a collar because I was going to get a little disc that you get with a dog's name on. I still might do that. I was going to get a little disc and have it engraved with Dash. So that's why that collar's there. I thought that might be a good idea. And let me show you the picture of Callie the cat. That was Callie the cat. And that was mine. I chose those colours to be like a bit more like a tabby cat. Right. And the next one is Ginger the giraffe. That's the picture. And your ears are a bit squashed. Ginger. And that's Ginger the giraffe. She's quite tall. Used the same yarn, the little tail. Look with that little fraying. But she's lovely, isn't she? Ginger the giraffe. So I'd already done her. Ginger the giraffe. And the last one that I'd done is Henrietta the hippo. And that was in like a lavender colour. But I didn't want to do it lavender. I got this speckled. So that's mine. Oh, no tail. The hippos have tails, don't they? Did I not do a tail, or did the hippos have tails, don't they? Ears, arms, snout, nostrils. Oh no, they didn't put a tail on. They didn't put a tail on her. So that was Henrietta. And I just think she was really cute as well. The little nostrils. And no, they're like a speckled, it looked like a bit speckly yarn as well. So that was one of my earlier ones. You can see a little bit of the stuffing through, so perhaps that was a bigger hook. Anyway, so those are all my critters. Those are all in the photograph, so I'm happy with those, and I've really enjoyed making them. It's a lovely book. Now little Rosie with a little lovely tail can go with them. Not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I've got them if there's birthdays or not coming up. Show picture. Oh yes. Now, because I've worked through the book, I finished the book, I thought it'd be a bit strange to not do something each week, so I'm going to give it all of this week. But I think next Monday, the 24th of June, I think I'm going to start, is the date when I'll start making one of these a week. And I've made a couple. I've made a star. I made the star to do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with Jonathan. Oh no, that was the sun. This is the star, beg your pardon. That's the star. And it's a really nice book, and it's £13.33. It's still, and I bought this book in 2022, and it's still the same price. And you do a basic donut bottom and an icing top, but you just make them into different colours, and there's lots of lovely, and they really don't take long. The little donut at the side is, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 donuts, so that means it's not too difficult. And the star was only 2. That spider looked a bit complicated. Where was that spider? The spider there, look, with all the little legs. Oh, that's only 2 star. Only got two donuts rather. So I'm going to start that. I know there's 2 or 3 ladies already that are going to join in, so I'm really pleased. Thank you very much for saying that you're going to join in. So if you've got this book and you want to join along, oh, you don't have to, you could just make one here and there when you want to, but if you want to, I'll choose the one that I'll be doing for the following week. I'll be choosing it next week, and if you want to do it along with me, if you send your photos, pictures, and I'll show them. Anybody that's done any work, if you want to show it, I can show it on my channel, because it's nice when you've done something, isn't it? And you want to, you're so proud of it that you want to show somebody. But if your family don't crochet, or you don't really know anybody that's, it's not so, that they look and they think, oh yeah, you've made that. A fellow crocheter really understands the work that you've done and the love that you've put into it. So I think it's nice to share what other people have done. And also, I mean, say if this little alien popped up, you don't have to do it in those colours. It'd be interesting to see if somebody else might do it in a deep purple, or you could just, I mean, a sunflower would be nice, that colour, but it's just nice to see other people's takes on things, I think. So, yeah, hopefully if you want to join along with that, I'll pick the first one next week. And like I said, I'll be doing my Wake Up Whips Wednesday. On Wednesday, I'm making good progress on my orange cardigan, so I'm pleased with that, and the other things. And lastly, I'm having a weight loss journey. I don't like the word diet. It just makes me think, oh, can't have it, diet. It's just a no for me. So it's a healthy eating plan. It'll be a plan for the rest of my life. So on my, it's Slimming World based, but on my healthy eating plan, last week I started it the week before, and I'm embarrassed to say I was 20 stone and a pound, but I lost £8 last week. Yeah, so that made me 19 stone 7. I've weighed myself this morning and I've lost £4, so I'm now 19 stone 3. That's total weight loss of £12 in 2 weeks. I do always lose a lot of fluid and a lot of weight my first week, and I understand that. So hopefully from now on it'll just be £1 or £2 a week. But I'm just gonna do it, get on with it. I say not really talk about it. I probably spent 2 or 3 minutes talking about it, but I mean I'm just telling you, lovely friends, your family. I'm just telling telling you, no, nobody else. So I haven't told people round about. I've just told. Yeah, I'm just telling you. So I think that was everything. So really happy, really enjoying my healthy eating plan at the moment, and I'm trying to do a bit more exercise, trying to walk the dogs a little bit more. So mind you, it's been raining, so and cold. So it's not bad today. It's just it's not cold, it's not hot. It's just in between. So at least it's dry. So that's better than nothing. So thank you again to all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining. Thank you for my returning subscribers that have been with me from the beginning. Thank you so much. It means the world. And I don't know why, but on my Wake Up the Whip Wednesdays, I seem to have had adverts, but I don't know anything about that. I'm not monetized, so I don't know why adverts should be on there. They shouldn't be on there. I'll have to see if I can find out why they're putting adverts, but that shouldn't really be happening. I have no clue, so I'll have to find out about that. But thank you all for being with me. If you've watched till the end, thanks so much. Love you all, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. Bye.